Leo, over the last couple of weeks, you've got Hugo Keenan back, Andrew Porter back, Ryan Baird back now this week. So week on week on week, you're able to add another couple of players to the match day squads. I presume you must feel that this is going to start standing to you now in the this latter third of the season, getting those players back.
Here's hoping anyway. Yep, Neil. That's the plan. So yeah, listen, we're not looking too far ahead at the moment because listen, we're into knockout rugby already now, and listen, it's unbelievably exciting, isn't it? So I see him. I'm looking at lots of teams obviously coming out over the last couple of hours, but yesterday as well. And yeah, like it's teams loaded up now at this stage of the season, and it's everything on the line and all the great things about this tournament. Yeah, I can't wait now. Listen, we're playing against Edinburgh. Their team are loaded with Scottish internationals as well. So, our lads have tried to prepare as well as they possibly can this week. It's a long week, so it's trying not to peak too early has probably been the big thing, and making sure we are able to deliver proper performance now come 5:30 on Sunday, Easter Sunday.
Yeah, an unusual Easter Sunday kickoff. 18 games this season and 18 yellow cards. If you want to win a trophy come May or June, does that ratio have to start going down?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah. And yes, and we've tried to address that here ourselves as well. So yeah, listen, there's lots of different reasons at different times of the year as well when we come under pressure and how we manage that. So no, definitely, yeah, our discipline needs to be better.
And just finally then for me, Harry gets the nod at number 10 this week, Kieran on the bench. Sam obviously misses out. Just in terms of Sam, like how do you kind of manage a player's confidence like that when he would have been coming from a situation where starting for Ireland at the start of the Six Nations and now missing out on this? How do you approach all that to make sure it doesn't kind of bog a player down?
Oh, Liz, yeah, the big thing is, listen, Sam has trained unbelievably well this week, and like Sam is such a quality player, and he's going to be an amazing player. Like what he's achieved so far as a very, very young man. Listen, this is one selection, and we'll see. It's just making sure that we've a very competitive group, and there's other players that have also missed out this week that are, serious players. So yeah, listen, unfortunately, we can't put everyone in there, but if we want to be successful in the two competitions, which is what we want, we need everyone to be making sure we're fully engaged as the season goes on and delivered everything they possibly can for the team. So, yeah, listen, Harry wins this one, and listen, we'll see the next few weeks play out.
Hi, Leo. A very quick one. I mean, it must be absolutely brilliant to have Ryan Baird back and available as you hit this sort of so-called business end of the season.
Yeah, no. Ryan he worked incredibly hard now to get himself in good shape, and listen, he's got himself in great shape. So, yeah, he did the matchday warm up last week. He sat in the box with the coaches during the game, and yeah, listen, it's big to step in straight back into a knockout game, but he's a big player for the team over the last number of years, and hopefully hits the ground running now this weekend.
That feels like a very mobile pack you've named behind the front row. Is that the type of game that you're expecting in the forwards battle? That's sort of a lot of movement and a lot of big carries being needed.
Yeah, like listen, it's a similar pack to probably what the Irish pack finished during the Six Nations against Scotland. So what I think it's of our team, of the forwards, there's 6 of them would have started that day. So Ryan, if you sub him in for Ty Byrne and Andrew Porter in for Tom O'Toole, that's what you're getting. So and yeah, listen, the way the game is, making sure we're nice and dynamic in all our actions. So whether attacking or defending, and getting excited about playing together as a group and with some of the talent that's there. So listen, Edinburgh are not going to make it easy for us on the flip side of that. So making sure that we're well attuned to the threats that they have. And as I said, the group will try to prepare as well as they possibly can this week. And now it's just making sure that we leave it all out there on the day and put in a big performance.
And just one more from me, if that's okay. There's been a lot of talk around Rico Ioane and his impact in Leinster since he's come in. And at this stage of the season, you'd see the likes of a Geordie Barrett and RG Snyman become that type of game-changing player. How far or how close do you think Rico is to being that?
Yes, it's one of the big challenges is when you come in as a foreign player like for this piece, integrating into the group. So the main thing is Rico is integrated really well into the group, because there's moving parts, as we know, because listen, come in December, he's obviously been away on tour with New Zealand. So you're trying to get up to speed on lots of different levels. And we're chopping and changing our team quite a bit because, listen, we've to try and manage the players over that Christmas period. And then you go into the Six Nations where there's a big cohort. And then so there's a whole younger group that he's getting to know for the first time again. So now we have this sort of stability this time of year. So hopefully you'll see the best of Rico now over the next couple of weeks.